Good morning, St. Paul.
Good morning.
I'm wide awake, so we're good. I'm usually a first service goer, so it's nice to get a few extra minutes of sleep. My name is Brad. I'm honored to speak in front of all you today on this Father's Day. For me, being a dad is not just helping the boys with their homework, or playing a game with them after a long day's work, or putting on the magic Band-Aid as Pastor Sunny has explained. And you know my boys, they are constantly getting bumps and bruises. They're very boyish boys, so it helps out a lot to have that magic Band-Aid. Being a dad is not just doing one of those things, it's doing all of those things. Now, I'm not claiming to be super dad or that my kids are perfect, but being a great dad is constantly learning process between all of us with the help of God. Father's Day has had different meanings to me at different stages of my life. When I was younger, my mom would take me and my brothers to the store to buy a gift for Dad, a tie. I'm not sure why, but that was just what we get, a tie. We couldn't figure out anything else to get him. But that day, my brothers, we never really saw Father's Day as something special. It was just another day that we could let dear old Dad watch sports and leave him alone. However, when I was younger, we also looked at Dad with respect for all that he's done for us. We never had any needs. He always fulfilled them. He always gave us words that help us grow to be good, strong men. In my early adult years, my definition of Father's Day changed again. Now I saw my dad as a man who offered me wisdom, not lecturing. But really it was the words that guide me to stay on the right path. I had a lot of challenges during these years. I was lost emotionally and spiritually. My dad and granddad have reminded me to keep our core values, which are honor, courage, and commitment, which can apply to the church, or I was in the Navy, applied to the Navy. I didn't realize it then, but God was speaking through them. After I got married in my 30s to my wonderful wife, Michelle, I had to put that in there. A year after we got married, Michelle was pregnant with her first son, Marcus. The thought of finally being a dad had put my mind into overdrive. I wanted to be the best I could possibly be. I had dreams of playing catch, going to ball games, and all those fun things you do with a child. As the birth of Marcus came closer, I became nervous and excited at the same time. The OBGYN, the OBGYN has scheduled date of May 18th as the day of Michelle's induction. On that day, we had our bags packed and ready for everything the doctor planned us to do. Well, God had a different plan for us. Michelle's water broke on the day we were supposed to go in for the induction. So this, of course, put a big wrinkle in our plan. After several hours in the hospital, it was discovered that Marcus had ingested some meconium, which was raising his temperature as well as his heart rate. Next thing you know, we were having an emergency cesarean. If you ever watch the delivery of a baby, the first thing you listen for is that first cry. And when your child has ingested meconium, it's extremely nerve-wracking and the hardest 10 seconds that you will ever have. You're waiting to hear that cry. It was the absolute hardest 10 seconds of my life. Yet, at that same time, I had a certain level of peace come over me. As I look back, I feel it was God once again putting me at ease, letting me know things will work out. On the side note, the birth of our second child, Matthias, went more according to plan. He was easy. Now, 2 boys later, I feel my job as dad is teaching boys how to receive God's plan. Before going to church, I wasn't sure how I was going to give my boys the proper tools to get ahead in life. Going to church has taught me to put God first, to let His love surround us and guide us through life. When I was younger, my family, we weren't avid churchgoers. We didn't attend every Sunday worship. We didn't attend Christmas and Easter. We believed in God, but we still didn't attend church services. And even though, excuse me, and this is even though both my parents grew up in the church. My dad's uncle was a pastor, and my mom's mom was heavily involved in the church. She did about everything you could possibly think of in the church. Matter of fact, from my grandmother, this gold necklace I wear, I had never ever put anything on it, except when I feel the calling of God and actually put a Methodist cross. I figured, this is what she would want, and this is what would make me feel more comfortable. With that said, I wondered, and I wasn't sure what's going to teach God's plan. Michelle and I had talked about finding a church, but we weren't going about it actively. We started going to St. Paul, because Marcus was a student at Precious Time Preschool, and Teacher Nora had invited Michelle to Easter service, and Michelle and the boys. I was actually out of town with my goddaughter's Christian. Way out of town. I was in Atlanta. It's hot in Atlanta in July. It wasn't until we came to this church that I myself started to see God's plan and His faith in me, and my faith in Him. I learned that His abundance of love is the guide that I need to be a strong dad. When I reach those times with the kids, I try to slow myself down, take a nice deep breath, and trust in the Lord. God is dominant in my life now, as well as the boys' heart. I am constantly working at being the role model for them. I absolutely refuse to have some actor or athlete that they see on TV be their role model. That's my job. Every now and then, Marcus will ask me some tough questions, which first graders can do. One day he came up to me and said, "Dad, why is the brain gray?" I don't know. Go ask your mother. No, I had no idea. So I said, "Well, I'm not sure." He looked at me calmly and straight in my eyes and said, "But Dad, I thought you knew everything." I was like, oh. Didn't know what to say on that. But to me, he was starting to look to me like a role model. He was starting to look up to me, which made me feel better that I was doing my job. There are many challenges of being a dad. But with the help of the church, I've grown spiritually, and it's been very rewarding. Earlier this year, actually the very end of last year, I gave my testimony about my last year, how it was very difficult, but I got through it for trusting in God, putting myself all in. And you have to apply yourself to doing that with your children. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I also like to thank Pastor Sonny and Pastor Ann for helping me to open my eyes, my mind, and my heart to God. Thank you very much.